So, like we have started Nastik Satsang, and the initial episode was for why we should spread atheism, or why हमें नास्तिक सत्संग को क्यों बढ़ावा देना चाहिए. So in continuation with this, people have raised certain questions, like they have doubted that even Nastik Satsang will also become kind of religion. So we have to put our counter view to counter that, why it will not become a religion. And the second topic would be like how this atheism will help us alleviate poverty. How will it help in alleviation of poverty? So my viewpoint about the first question is that although we are trying to spread awareness about atheism, but we are not giving any set of rules like which are there in religion. So it will not become kind of religion. We are only asking people to think rationally. So they have to open their mind, and based on the scientific finding, we have to analyze the points which have been given in religion to counter that, and that will help us ensure that these superstitions which are like spreading all over society, that will be curbed, because our people will be more aware of scientific findings and rationality. So that's the point, and we are not putting ourselves as an atheist guru. So this will not become a religion. We are like all are equal in this movement. So no will be like heading the institutions which are there in religion. So that's my point of view, that it will not become a religion. We are only asking people to think rationally. The second topic would be was that how it will alleviate poverty. So, like my point of view in this regard is that many people consider poverty as a gift of God, and they have also linked it with karma. So, I was in one discussion where somebody asked like how these African kids are dying out of like starvation. So somebody linked it with God. That since because of their last birth karma, they have been born poor, and so people don't need to think much about alleviating poverty. So in my view, if we educate people to think rationally, and they will start thinking that there is no God and He has not destined us to be rich or to be poor. So people start helping each other, and even poor people will think that okay, this is not a God gift, so we should strive. They will not like sit without doing anything, that okay, this is a God gift, so we need not try it, and we should consider it like our destiny. So they will also start working for improving their situation, and even rich people will think that since there is no God, then that humanity will come in their conscience. So they will think that okay, we are the only people and humanity is everything. So we should like help each other to alleviate this starvation and poverty and suffering. So that's my point of view. And now,
मैं ये कहूँगा इस विषय पर कि आपने जो कहा कि नास्तिकता धर्म तो नहीं बन जाएगी, या नास्तिकता धर्म नहीं बन सकती है, क्योंकि नास्तिक जो होगा वो अपने फॉलोअर नहीं बनाएगा, उसके शिष्य नहीं होंगे। और अगर आप देखें तो जैसे पुराने धर्म जो चले आ रहे हैं, हिंदू, मुस्लिम, क्रिश्चियन, इसके बाद आए सिख, गुरु नानक देव, उन्होंने अपने फॉलोअर बनाए, शिष्य बनाए, वो एक सिख धर्म बन गया। बुद्ध आए, बुद्ध ने अपने फॉलोअर बनाए, वो बौद्ध धर्म बन गया। जैन महावीर स्वामी आए, उन्होंने जो है अपने फॉलोअर बनाए, वो जैन धर्म बन गया। जो नास्तिक होगा वो अपने शिष्य नहीं बनाएगा, वो फॉलोअर नहीं बनाएगा। जब फॉलोअर नहीं होंगे, जब शिष्य नहीं होंगे तो धर्म नहीं बन सकता, क्योंकि धर्म फॉलोअर के साथ बनता है। और जो नास्तिक है उसको फॉलोअर की आवश्यकता ही नहीं है। वो जो है गुरु और शिष्य परंपरा नहीं बनाएगा। इसलिए अगर आप ओशो को भी देखें तो ओशो ने भी अपने फॉलोअर बनाए, उन्होंने अपना एक धर्म बनाने की कोशिश करी। और आज जो है ओशो वर्ल्ड के नाम से जो है वो एक कुछ संगठित लोग हैं, उनके फॉलोअर हैं। तो पर नास्तिक नहीं कह सकते। बुद्ध भी अनिश्वरवादी थे पर आस्तिक थे और बुद्ध धर्म बन गया। तो ये, और जो दूसरी बात आप कह रहे हो कि नास्तिकता गरीबी और उसमें समानता असमानता की बात, मैं ये देखता हूँ मेरे आश्रम के बाहर रात को 9 बजे 10 बजे, इस समय जो है सावन का महीना चल रहा है या और 30 त्योहारों पर बाहर 10-20 लोग सड़क पर सोते हैं। वो निश्चित रूप से गरीब है, वो 150 रुपये का भी कमरा किसी धर्मशाला या होटल या गेस्ट हाउस में अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते। पर वो गरीब आदमी वो पैसे जोड़ता है धर्म के लिए। वो गांव से चलता है 100-200 रुपया खर्च करके जो है यहाँ तक आता है, सड़क पर सो जाता है, पर मंदिर में जाके 10-20-25 रुपया जो है चढ़ाएगा, पंडित को देगा, पुजारी को देगा, भोग लगाएगा, प्रसाद लगाएगा। पर अगर व्यक्ति नास्तिक होगा, वो गरीब आदमी अगर नास्तिक होगा तो वो जो है कि कभी उसके दिल में ये नहीं आएगा कि 100-200 रुपया जो है खर्च करके जो है वृंदावन जाना है और जो है मंदिर में चढ़ाना है और भोग लगाना है। वो 100-200 रुपया अपने बच्चे की शिक्षा पर, अपने रहन सहन पर खर्च करेगा। रही बात अमीरों की, अमीर भी जब अगर नास्तिक होगा, वो चाहे जो है अम्बानी हो, चाहे अडानी हो, चाहे कोई हो, वो फिर जाके जो है वो तिरुपति बालाजी में या जो है मंदिर में जाके करोड़ों रुपए जो है दान नहीं देंगे, सोने का मुकुट नहीं चढ़ाएंगे। वो कहीं जो है मानवता के लिए खर्च करेंगे। वो चाहे हिंदू हो, चाहे मुसलमान हो, चाहे सिख हो, चाहे ईसाई हो, अगर वो किसी धर्म से जुड़ा हुआ है, अगर वो आस्तिक है, तो वो जो है वो अपने धर्म पर खर्च करेगा। अगर वो ये तर्क देते हैं कि नहीं साहब हम तो जो है तिरुपति बालाजी में जो है जो दिया, वो उनके भी कई चैरिटी काम चल रही हैं, तो वहाँ भी असमानता आ जाती है। क्योंकि उनकी जो चैरिटी चल रही होगी, वो जो तिरुपति बालाजी की जो चैरिटी चल रही होगी, वो खाली हिंदुओं की चल रही होगी। अंबानी अडानी जाके जो है मस्जिद में या जो है गुरुद्वारे में या चर्च में नहीं देंगे, वहाँ भी असमानता है। अगर नास्तिक होगा तो वो जो है एक समान दृष्टि से इंसान को दिखेगा और वो इंसानियत के लिए काम करेगा। ये मेरा अपना दृष्टिकोण है।
I think what we thought we will talk in English and Hindi as well, both. So I will try to keep in this way. So our other viewers also can follow our international viewers. So this will be also good, I think. Who says this? Atheism can become religion. Who says this? Actually, the theist. Atheist will never say this. तो सही बात तो ये है कि आस्तिक की साजिश कि वो ये बात कहते हैं कि ये भी एक धर्म बन जाएगा। So this cannot happen because what is atheism? This is just a reaction. This is when you oppose, when you are protesting against religion and this illusion of God. So that is atheism. And this is not a path, this is not a way. There is nothing, anything but you need to follow. So, how it cannot. This is the only, because you think you are unique, you can use your own brain, you don't have to follow any 1,000-year-old written books. So that's how I think this is completely nonsense question. This can become religion. I don't think so. मैं कभी भी ये नहीं सोचता कि ये धर्म बन सकता है. ये तो आस्तिकों की सीधी साजिश कि ये हल्ला करना. जो नास्तिक है वो कभी भी ये बात नहीं कहेगी.
There could be like a way which leads towards being a sect. Where you have an organization that comes at the point where you have an organization.
Yes.
As soon as you found a group which has a certain structure, you will have to have rules which unites this group. There will be certain things which identify a group, and then you can move towards a sect even without having the concept of a god.
Yes, of course. If you are dishonest, only then. But if you are honest towards your idea, I think then you will not make followers. This is the thing. If
Because the basic idea is that you don't want to have a structure.
Yes.
Main thing is this. So, if somebody is having some really different idea,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And there are many sects which are not based on God.
yeah. But they can create their dogmas.
They're not we can only take questions later. We should put questions later once you finish your.
We can discuss also. We all can anytime interrupt and discuss. I think this is more natural. Yeah. Because it shouldn't be like lecture. We are just talking. Normal talking, and we do it this way.
Right.
What do you think?
Fine.
I think it's more. Actually, I also
It
don't
is-
have a lecture.
Actually, this is the thing what the discussion is going on. That this is the difference between theist and atheist. That, as Ramona mentioned, that even without a God, people create a group, make an organization, cult, sect. Yeah? There is no God, but even it is created. But okay, there is no God, but there is the same mentality of being theist, being believer or follower. Yeah? Because if you are atheist, the simple principle that you don't have to follow. You are not believer of something or following following a group. No? You are not. Why you don't accept Guru in your life? The simple principle, because you also do not want to be Guru of someone. So,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
It is
It's
just
a
simple.
sense of equality.
And then this is just again created by, because why theists are creating this all? No? Just to create controversy and fight, because actually they are following this rule. Then they also think that human cannot think other way. Because they think that they need to create, but actually this is completely wrong thinking. You do not need to guide. When you don't need anybody's guidance, then why would you guide it? Why would you create a group? So if you had this idea, or if you are coming with this idea, then definitely there is somewhere a theist thinking behind that. That's what I think about it.
I think so. This is absolutely right. It is just depend on you, an individual.
that kind of hierarchy naturally comes in religion or
in any kind of organized, in any place where you organize people coming together, you will need to have a structure, I think.
hierarchy.
You will have this hierarchy. Now there are board of directors, for example, then you have 5 people leading a company. There also you have hierarchy because you have people who are higher and people who are lower.
Yeah, when you do business, then maybe you have to make this, and religion is also business. so that's how there is this like this, and but this is the thing. What I wanted to say, this is reactionary. This is like आप विरोध कर रहे हैं ना, आप विद्रोह कर रहे हैं आस्तिकता के खिलाफ। ईश्वर की ये जो बनी हुई इसकी जो इमेज है, so for this fictional image, so you are acting like a rebel. So this is not a path, this is a protest. How come this can become religion? So this question I think is.
But then for that, I think you also don't need an organization or a structure to keep all these people.
No.
कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि ये सब लोग एक तरफ से
That we are not intending. We are only intending to make people aware, and for that we need to come together. Maybe in some way, not in an organized structure.
Yeah.
So you need to have people.
Yes.
You need to have mouths and hands.
This is the whole idea. We are trying to be. We think this will be nice. This world will be much better if there are more people who refuse religion and God. Well, I believe this. I say this. That's how I follow this. That's why I'm no more religious person.
And even in society, there are some vulnerable, closest atheists who need some kind of assurance. So, like that happened with me. I was all alone, and I didn't find anybody which matched with my view.
यही तो बात है.
So that's why I needed to have such kind of people who think like think like me. So that's why we need some kind of gathering or some get together. It's not an structured organization.
This is for sure. Many people they are like atheists. But they think like that. But they have difficulty in expressing. They cannot express it.
And if
this is the, and if they will see hope,
there
are people like us, like me. They think it this
will become easy for them.
It is very easy. That's why we want to spread it out.
Yes.
We are here. No, please come, please sit. We will all talk. And of course, when there is thoughts are in the same way, then you like to be with them. So you enjoy their company, and that's why we are all here, and we are trying to spread these words out.
It would be like a family and not a corporate structure.
Openly speaking, you see, if we see it in our life process, how we became atheist. So when we left this religious path, guru business and everything, and then often we were discussing that it is really a hard job to be here with this all religious people surrounded. We were thinking that yes, we think that there are many atheist people, so they would come and let's see. But then slowly, when you go into it, when you communicate with people, like for example Facebook and this all, then we just see that there are so many other people who are interested, and then they get in touch with you, like how you met. And like how we had this meeting and how many people came, because they all were kind of seeking this, that they want to have a place, a society where they can actually express themselves openly, because often people go into such places, such party, where they are among with many other, and most of the theist people, so they cannot really express their views openly.
That's why they need people like
So
that.
that's why they always search, they look, and you see the result. But how we had so many people here on this 25th July, and I'm sure that this kind of parties and meetings will happen more and more.
There are
Because people are seeking, people are searching.
Like-minded people.
Yeah, like-minded people. Because it is getting hard to cope with really the theist people.
Yeah.
Then you really you want to get.
Yeah, coming together
Out.
will also help us to put some kind of solid resistance towards those people who create anarchy in the name of religion, or like they also threaten. If some people are like they are vulnerable, so they will feel threatened with these people. So that's why we come together. That will strengthen our cause, and that will also give them confidence to speak out, openly and honestly. Otherwise, there are many atheists who are bound to live a dishonest life, because even if they don't believe in God, they have to accept, or they have to tell to theists, so with this violent word, that they are atheists. So so those people will be helped with our initiatives. So that's what I feel.
Yeah. That's what we are trying to create. So,
I think the nice thing about it will be that there will be so many people who are so different in their individuality. There will be, you will not have, because you don't have these rules going one way.
yeah.
तो सब अलग-अलग होंगे. This I think will be the beauty of this. And just in this all, just you have to take care that you don't get into this kind of structure,
Yes.
and you don't go extreme. Like you will never go into this fanatic ideas which religious people tend to have because of these things.
Controlling. Then this comes that they start controlling, and they want to control, making rules and
That conformity.
making them
Because
follow
there is
it.
no books.
So
There is no Gita, no Quran, no Bible. No?
So yeah, I think you can just assume what the other person would be, on common grounds. But you can't go extreme, because you should not go extreme, because there is no rule like the other person doesn't have to be like you.
Yeah.
Your only common ground is that you don't believe in God or religion.
So fanaticism will not come, because we don't have any set of rule which asks you to be fanatic. Like in religious scriptures, it's already written there that if the other person is not sharing your view, you can go and kill them.
Yeah.
But we are not doing that. So it's not in our, it's not a dogma in our, we don't have any book of that stuff.
Again, this is just the simple thing. If you are really an atheist, this kind of thinking will not come. Because being an atheist means that you are
Open-minded.
atheist.
Yeah.
Atheist means you are equal.
Yeah.
You won't find anybody greater or smaller than you.
Yeah.
That you have right to do something with that person,
And
that what you do not want to get
it
them
means
yourself.
that you are open-minded. So you will be always ready to receive those ideas, and you will not be like fanatic. Atheism itself means open-minded, because you are trying to analyze everything with an open mind. You are
It is actually
considering
very
everything.
open.
Yeah,
Completely
it's
open.
open. So
There
that's
is
why
nothing to be hide.
It will not be hard. So the other word of fanaticism is hardline or hardliner. So that is my view, that atheists will never become hardliner, because the very fundamental of atheism itself is being open-minded, to consider each of these views and to analyze those views on rationality and scientific findings. And science keeps on reinventing itself. So linking atheism with science
I
is being
can
open.
say one more thing, Amit, here about atheism, because atheism, till when?
Yeah, there is no end point.
This is another thing. Atheism, when it is a rate, then
Till there is theism, there will be a
only.
Yeah.
Only.
Why is
If
it
there is
theism?
no theism, how अगर वहाँ आस्तिकता नहीं है,
The word
नास्तिकता क्यों होगी?
the word
जरूरत ही क्या है?
itself, the word atheism itself find its foundation from theism. So
अगर
if there is
अगर धर्म का और ईश्वर का अस्तित्व ही न रहे, तब वहाँ पर नास्तिकता की जरूरत ही नहीं
नहीं।
है। आप ये सोचिए, ये तो एक विद्रोह है, एक विरोध है। अगर वहाँ धर्म और ईश्वर ही नहीं रहेगा तो नास्तिकता, अब जैसे मेरी बेटी है,
वो उस वर्ड को इन्वेंट करने की जरूरत ही नहीं।
उसको वो तो नेचुरल है ना, उसको वो नास्तिक नहीं है। She is not atheist. She's just normal, natural. This theism is completely a natural thing. Some people, you make this jat karm sanskar and then you make the Hindu. You make the Janevu or this.
That yeah.
Or this Muslim, if you circumcise and then you make the Muslim, if you do baptize, then you make the Christian. So this is something you are doing, something it is not natural, it is not real. If a child was not in the shadow of religion or God, then he won't be atheist either.
There
I
will be
had
no
to
need.
be atheist because I was theist. But not my daughter. For her, she's just normal, natural.
Yeah, even if you look from the semantics point of view, atheism itself derives the origin of atheism is from theism. So it's an antagonism.
Yes.
It's an antonym of theism. Can we switch on to other topic, that how atheism will help alleviate poverty?
Yeah.
So, 20 minutes. How do you think that atheism will help alleviate poverty?
Yeah, actually, main thing is this. People, if you see in the connection of Islam or Hinduism, you need to change the mental situation of the person. What had been done, उनके दिमाग में ये बात बिठा दी गई है. They are programmed, prepared for this. उनकी गरीबी वो भगवान की देन है. और ये बहुत अच्छी बात है भाई. भगवान को गरीब बड़े प्रिय होते हैं.
तीन बंधु.
तो भाई तुम गरीब हो, तुम्हारी पर भगवान की बड़ी कृपा है. आप हिंदू इस्लाम को दोनों देख लीजिए, एक सी चीज, कुछ विशेष फर्क नहीं. तो उन्होंने उसको स्वीकार कर लिया है. They have accepted it. This is their fate. What they can do. Okay, they are happy in that only. वो उसी में संतुष्ट हैं. उनको उसी में ही उनको जो है बहुत से लोग ऐसे हैं. अगर धर्म का इस तरह से प्रभाव न हो, और फिर अपने यहाँ तो they have divided again here in caste so much. So I think atheism will remove this. Their mindset will change. Their mentality will change.
They will start taking responsibility of their situation.
Yes,
and they start acting.
and they will
Start acting. Yeah.
So, and also, one thing what I also feel, because now there is so much, billions and billions of money is being stored in the accounts of this all religions, so many different, and there are so many people who are giving this money, and nobody knows where it is really being used. So many scams also being exposed in many TVs. So what money is going in there? Of course there are people, and if they become atheist, then at least they will put money where it is really needed. I think this will also help to help us with the poverty. When this money which is going in the direct bank account and into the direct their own benefits, of these all religious gurus of all different religions, no matter it is Pope or Shankaracharya or anybody. So, I mean, how much money they are getting? If people who are paying them, if they don't pay, and also in this you see government is also helping them. I mean, it is not in here, but in many other countries, in many European countries, you have to, it goes from in your tax, you have to, what tax you pay, it includes a part of, for the church.
For the church.
So, doesn't matter. You want to or not, or even if you are atheist or not.
No. At least in Germany, you can opt out. You can say, I'm not going to pay this church tax.
Yeah, but but actually this was the talk last time when they found out this bishop's billions.
Yes.
No?
He built his own home and the billions.
Yeah, and then they found out because what taxes you are paying this normal your income tax 30%. In that percentage there is 1% you pay tax to church that anyway everybody does, but in this 30 or whatever percentage tax you pay, there is also some percentage government pays to the church. That was the people, I read this and Thomas also told me, that was the people what they were opposing. Why do we pay tax that you pay to the church? I mean, okay, of course, what you pay to the church that you have right and you decide yourself you will not pay. But what you are paying to government, they have
Deducting it. Yeah. And the other point we were discussing, how this atheism, the sense of or the consciousness of atheism will help the rich people to
Also
work
this,
to work towards eliminating poverty.
Yeah, about this poverty question, like how much money they are spending here, investing here, billions, even making these temples.
Yeah, they are wasting it.
This Prem Mandir temple, somebody said $140 million, it is still building. And then there are ISKCON people are making this Chandrodaya Mandir, which is again millions of dollars. Imagine if this money was invested for the sake of
Some social benefits.
some this kind of where unemployment, young
Yes.
person can
Don't be
get employment, can get good training, can be qualified. How much it will help for the progress of our country? I mean, and if they can provide poor people education, how much expensive it is? What they are doing, it is just horrible. And I see just this is so much wasted. And how much money is flowing there, you see? This whole business, what is बहुत बड़ा फर्क आ सकता है, मतलब पूरा इतना पैसा जा रहा है, ये मंदिरों में इतना पैसा खर्च कर रहे हैं, अरबों रुपया, ये पैसा अगर शिक्षा में, गरीबों में, इसमें लग सकता है, ये प्रेम मंदिर बनाने में, चंद्रोदय मंदिर बनाने में, बताओ यार टॉयलेट की जरूरत
आपसे जो कि ये जितना पैसा इन मंदिरों में लगा दिया, अगर केवल उतना पैसा कुछ नहीं वृंदावन में लगा देते तो वृंदावन क्या से क्या हो जाता। यहाँ एक आदमी गरीब नहीं रहता, एक भिखारी नहीं दिखता।
राष्ट्रपति चंद्रोदय मंदिर की नींव रखने आए, वो वहाँ जा सकते हैं, पर जो वृंदावन के सरकारी स्कूल हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट के स्कूल हैं, उनकी दुर्दशा ऐसी है कि जो है गिरी पर है, 3 शेड में बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं, वहाँ नहीं जाएंगे, वहाँ जाके कि अगर कुछ परसेंट जो है वहाँ भी लग जाए।
नहीं, ये तो तरीके ही बहुत गलत है। राष्ट्रपति को वहाँ जाना ही नहीं चाहिए, धार्मिक कार्यक्रमों में।
वैसे बोलते हैं धर्मनिरपेक्ष देश, लेकिन सारे धार्मिक कार्यों से
धर्मनिरपेक्ष शब्द ही गलत है।
अच्छा, नहीं, एक आपसे अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बात हो रही थी, आपने बताया था कि अमीर लोग वो दूध लेके चलते हैं, परिक्रमा करते हैं, उनके बारे में जरा आप बताइए।
यहाँ पर जैसे गोवर्धन जो है यहाँ से पास में है, और वहाँ बहुत लोग, आप कभी भी चले जाइए और परिक्रमा देते हैं, वो तकरीबन 21 किलोमीटर है, और बहुत से लोग दूध की धार से, so they walk around this mountain with the continuity of the milk dripping. Imagine, and there are hundreds and hundreds of children you can see who are begging there. No, just sitting. And they are walking in front of them and pouring milk on the road. But they won't give to them. Imagine how much milk you would need to pour on a street if you walk continuously 21 kilometers.
And
and in front of those children who would be happy to have it. I mean, you are sitting hungry and somebody is throwing milk on the street.
yeah, that comes because of religion. So they consider appeasing God much more important than feeding the children.
Yes.
So if that consciousness goes from the rate, they will actually instead of wasting their money on religious rituals, they will spend that money on helping poor actually.
Actually, then you will have this mentality that you would like to help who needs it. Not that you would like to help this particular religion or God or whoever.
And people might think that just praying God or feeding to God instead of feeding kids, it will improve the situation, but it's not. Yeah, it's becoming like just a vestige.
आप किसी भी मंदिर में जाइए, किसी भी मंदिर, हर मंदिर के बाहर या किसी भी मस्जिद हो, हर मंदिर के बाहर आपको सैकड़ों भिखारी मिलेंगे जो खाना मांगते हैं, भूखे हैं। धार्मिक व्यक्ति हजारों रुपए का, लाखों रुपए का जो है खाना उस पत्थर की मूर्ति पर चढ़ा देता है, पर बाहर बैठे हुए भूखे गरीब वृंदावन में इतने मंदिर हैं जहाँ लाखों रुपए का रोज भोग लगता है, प्रसाद लगता है, और बाहर बैठे हुए सैकड़ों भिखारी वो खाना मांगते रह जाते हैं। बाहर दुकानों पर जो लोग का बच जाता है वो जो छोड़ देते हैं। मैं कितने बच्चे ऐसे देखता हूँ भूखे जो कि जो है किसी का छोड़ा हुआ अपना मुंह में उठा के खा लिया। पत्थर की मूर्ति पर लाखों रुपए का भोग चढ़ा सकते हो, खाना चढ़ा सकते हो, इसमें से भी जो है न कहीं खाना है न जाना है, वो वहीं के वहीं सर्कुलेट होता रहता है।
ये तो धर्म का तो सारा बिजनेस ही पूंजीवाद का है ना। ये तो धर्म हमेशा से सामंतवादी और पूंजीवादी
का साथ देता है। तभी भगवान को भी वो राजाधिराज कहते हैं और राजा को भगवान का
राजा,
हर भगवान राजा है। वो रूस में भी जो जार थे वो अपने आप को भगवान का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव कह के लोगों को गुमराह करते थे।
तो ईश्वर राजा का रूप होता था, ये कहा जाता।
तभी हमारा राजा का रूप न्याय पहन के घूमते।
अच्छा, वो भाई कर सकता था। अब वो किसी को उठा के जेल में डलवा देता था, किसी को कटवा देता था, फांसी चढ़वा देता था। अब
वो तो भगवान का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है।
यहाँ तो कोई दास्ता का भाव है।
दास्ता भगवान मालिक और हम दास हैं, तो ये बात ही वहीं से निकलती है।
परमेश्वर।
और बाइबल में भी लिखा गया है कि if you are slave you have to obey your master, being a sheep and following a shepherd. So
no matter what religion,
no matter what,
no matter what religion, this is the concept. Concept is same, master and slave.
master.
And if you, this is the not really can be concept of a
atheist.
Yeah, this is the
this is the
center of our
discussion.
Yeah. And what you said that that feeling is coming to kill.
Yes.
So that feeling only come when you have followers and when you have to make followers.
Yeah.
If you want to make followers, then why does feeling?
Yeah. You like you give them fatwa or diktat to kill somebody, and you are sitting here. So in atheism, this will not arise.
This is not because this is the concept. This is the mentality and the concept of being atheism and of being atheist, that you don't really make slave or become slave.
Yeah.
You are on equal. No?
Yeah.
I don't want to be master. I don't want to be slave. So equality.
Equality. So like atheism, the basic premise is that humans are all equal. There is no God who has created hierarchy.
Who makes the difference?
Yeah, who makes the difference?
Who makes the difference?
There are
and the gurus.
Gods and their believers. So I think this is really
God is the prime teacher and we are all followers. So that will go away. That's also
That's why I say that atheism is not reason. This is thought.
This is the thought. This is a reaction, rebellion against.
God is also a thought. Anyway,
Nothing more than that.
But this our discussion was very good.
I hope people
On this
enjoy.
evening.
Yes, and the conclusion was also very nice.
Very nice, and we will
We will continue
anyway.
Nastik Satsang.
Topics and everybody is invited.
And we can announce it for next Sunday.
Yes.
Our topic.
Yes.
अगले संडे को हम किस विषय पर बात करेंगे? क्या?
तो मैंने प्रपोज किया था कि अगले संडे को हम जैसे महिलाओं के प्रति जो भी अत्याचार या सप्रेशन या होता है, तो उसका बहुत बड़ा कारण रिलीजन रहा है, क्योंकि सारे रिलीजियस ग्रंथों में औरतों को दोयम दर्जा का समझा गया है। तो उस विषय पे हम चर्चा करना चाहेंगे कि एथिज्म, हाउ विल एथिज्म हेल्प ब्रिंग जेंडर इक्वालिटी इन सोसाइटी।
Yeah.
So that would be the next topic. Yeah,
This is very nice.
please join us.
Yeah.
Next Sunday, that would be nice if our Facebook friends come here
And particularly female friends.
Yes.
Those are very much.
You are very much welcome
Yeah.
to share your opinion, but and also make sure you are an atheist.
Yeah. Right. So we can close.
Yeah.